'cause everyone who's around me, I've been putting on my fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't wanna be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest when I'm not. I just wanna go my own way, gonna let the past burn down, 'cause honestly don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations with you. With you, I'm gonna leave it all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or if this is your first time here, my name is Melina and I'm so happy to have you here. As you could tell by the intro, we have all different kinds of motivation in today's video. We have some cleaning, decluttering, organizing, and even a grocery haul. We had some spaces in our home that had just gotten a little unorganized throughout living here the past few months, and then we also had some spaces that I just kind of threw everything into when we moved in and never actually took the time to organize it right. So I'm going to be tackling as many of those spaces as possible in today's video. This video did take me 3 days to film because between my son's basketball practices, games, and just everyday family life, I have to just get done what I can when I can. But I hope that this video motivates y'all, whether you are getting your home ready for the holidays, you're wrapping presents, or maybe you're just laying in bed exhausted from everything that's been going on. I hope that you enjoy this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you do, and also make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Now that I have our room picked up and our bed made, I'm gonna vacuum the floors and then I'll come back later to mop.
I just wanna go my own way, 'cause I am on my way. 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 I am on my
I'm sure some of you have already noticed, but I'm so happy that we finally got roller shades in all of our bedrooms. We got these motorized ones and they're blackout, so it makes everything nice and dark when they're down, but then you can raise them right up and let all of the sunshine in. I'm so happy with them, and I know some of you are going to be so happy that we finally have them too.
I've been to heaven, I've done my best and my worst, learned my lesson.
So this is Mason's room, and clearly it's a mess. I definitely could have picked this up a little bit before filming it, but I just wanted to keep it real with y'all. There's clothes everywhere, and this is from me folding his clothes and just kind of sitting everything on top of his dresser or bed, because the problem is all of his dresser drawers are full of clothes, but most of the clothes in there doesn't fit him anymore. So he's had a really hard time finding things that fit, and a lot of times he'll get himself dressed and walk through the house, and I'm like, buddy, that stuff is too small. Let's go find something else. So I decided today is the day that I'm going through his closet, his drawers. I'm going to take everything out one by one, go through it, and only put back in what actually fits him. That way his drawers are neat and organized. There's room for everything, and he doesn't have any issues finding clothes that actually fit.
Take
was so shocked at how much stuff he had that he had actually outgrown. He's in a size youth medium now, and all of this stuff that I'm stacking up to get rid of is a youth small. I just went through all of his clothes and only kept what fit him in February when we sold our house, but he has hit a huge growth spurt in the past few months, so it feels good to get rid of all this stuff. I'm so glad that he won't have to look through everything and try to figure out what is his size, and now this frees up room for me to go buy him some new clothes that actually fit him. This cracked me up. That is literally one pair of socks in his sock drawer. If you know Mace, he is the worst at keeping up with socks. He takes one off here and the other one off there, and you can never find both of them at the same time. Part of it is my fault though, because I have a bunch of socks in our laundry room right now that needs to be matched up, but I just thought that was so funny, and he will definitely be getting a pack of socks for Christmas.
We can't pretend that we feel nothing, but if you're game, I am willing to jump. 'Cause I've been thinking about crossing the line and just giving, and I'm feeling the way I do. 'Cause I've been thinking about you all the time, can't get enough. I wanna make it with you. This time I'm gonna be true. Only you move me to the rhythm. Only you move me to the rhythm. Only you move me to the rhythm. We can't pretend that we have changed yet, but who are we kidding? Kidding. We can't pretend that we feel nothing and keep it hidden now.
Now I'm just taking a few of the shirts that I pulled from his shirt drawer, and I'm putting them on hangers so I can put them in his closet. And then I'm going to go through his closet and just kind of reorganize everything color-wise that maybe have gotten out of place. He does a pretty good job at keeping everything color coordinated though, but as you can see up in the top right, there was just a lot of empty spots, so I'm going to hang all of his sweatshirts back up there in just a minute, and then just quickly go through all of the clothes and take down anything out of the closet that doesn't fit anymore.
Only you move me to the rhythm. Only you move me to the rhythm. Only you move me to the rhythm. Only you move me to the rhythm.
This ended up being everything that I was able to get rid of. It was so much stuff, and I already had one garbage bag full in the closet. I was able to free up all of these hangers, which is so nice for new clothes. And what I do with his clothes whenever I get rid of them, I have a couple of friends that like to look through them and buy them for their kids that are a little bit smaller than Mace. But anything that my friends don't get, I always donate to our local donation center. It's so nice to have everything decluttered and organized, but it's also nice to help others out when you can.
Get to you, I've been trying for some time, 'cause I've been waiting here for someone like you.
Now that all of that is over with, I'm gonna make his bed so I can vacuum and mop his floors. I'm so excited because I finally found him a new rug for his bedroom, and it came in, so we're gonna be putting that down today. We had carpet in our bedrooms at our old house, and he has been saying how much he misses having carpet in his room, so he's very excited to be getting a rug down too, and it looks so good. I can't wait for y'all to see it.
Go and do what's right for us. Started out here, way beyond the
this comforter is so dark, it shows a lot of fuzz and lint and things like that. So every now and then I like to run the lint roller over it. And you can see here, that was just a few swipes and it was already completely covered and not sticky anymore. I had to go through several sheets, but it definitely makes a big difference.
Waiting for the time to let go and do what's right for us. Started out here, way beyond the tracks. The story of us and now we never look back. 'Cause this is our time, this is our life. And sometimes all you need is a smile. You made up your mind just to see it through. There's nobody else here waiting. Just tell me how to get through to you. 'Cause I just wanna get closer. Started out here, way beyond the tracks. The story of us and how we never look back. 'Cause this is our time, this is our life. And sometimes all you need is a smile.
It's now day 2 and I'm getting ready to mop his floor so I can put his new rug down. I'm just using really hot water and a teaspoon of Tide laundry detergent. This works so good. You only need a tiny bit. It cleans the floor really well and makes everything smell fresh too.
To get by.
It doesn't even make sense why I think about you. It was only one night, only that time, and it's not my style to be caught up in the middle like this. 'Cause now I dream about you. I was probably too drunk, it's blurry, but I've got the image of you running circles in my mind right now. And it could fade away, but it probably won't, and I should let it be. But I'm gonna dive into you, and maybe I'll drown.
I was so anxious to get his rug in his room that I turned his fan on high so the floor would dry really quickly. But this is his new rug and I just think it's perfect for his room. I wanted something very modern and industrial looking, and this almost reminded me of concrete. I loved the way that it looked. I had came across it several times on some rug retailers' websites, but I ended up finding it for like half the price on Amazon. So I will definitely have it linked below for y'all. I just think it turned out really well with his room.
We will both be lying. I wish I didn't want you. I was doing just fine the way that it was. Then you hand me these emotions, didn't want them, but I guess that I'm stuck with them.
Now we're moving on to our master bathroom, and this is the first time that I've ever shown this space to you guys here on my channel. It's mainly because we ran into a lot of problems and setbacks with the company who installed our shower doors and mirrors in here. So we had to go quite a while without them, but we ended up getting everything installed and it's all complete now. So we're going to be getting everything in here organized. If you've ever watched our home tour that we filmed when we were in the process of building, you know that we have a his and her side to our bathrooms. This is my side that you are seeing, and I will show Johnny's here in just a bit. I'm not going to organize his side because he has everything the way that he likes it over there, but I will be cleaning it so you'll get to see his side as well. I have these acrylic organizers that I'll have linked below, but this is what I'm going to organize my makeup with. Now, I used to be a makeup junkie. I had a beauty room full of all kinds of makeup before Gaines was born, but then it turned into his nursery. But I just found that I was spending way too much money on way too many products that I could never use up even if I tried. And also my skin is very sensitive and acne prone. So when I change up my makeup a lot and I'm constantly trying new products, my skin is not happy. So over the past year, I have really simplified my makeup and I have only kept what I actually use. I don't go buy a ton of new makeup until I run out of what I currently have. And not only has it made a difference with my skin, but it's also just so much easier to keep up with everything and keep it organized. So I'm just taking everything that I have out of my makeup bag and this container that I had in the drawer. I'm going to wipe it all down, separate it, and then get it organized in the drawer how I want it. Can you tell what my favorite mascara is? Apparently, I need to work on throwing away my old one whenever I get a new one. But all joking aside, I have tried so many different mascaras, and this L'Oreal Lash Paradise is where it's at.
Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder.
This is how it turned out, and it feels so good to have it all organized. The second drawer is all of my lip products, and then in the top drawer, it's everything from my brushes, concealer, blush, foundation, mascara, and then in this vanity drawer here is where I keep all of my eyeshadows and things like that. So I'm just gonna quickly straighten up this drawer as well.
I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder.
This drawer is where I keep my toothbrush, toothpaste, all that kind of stuff, and it's kind of hard to keep clean because it's so full. I keep the kids' stuff in here too because Mason's 8, and I realize most kids his age probably brush their own teeth, but I do let him brush his teeth in the morning by himself, but at night I brush them for him just to make sure they're really good and clean before he goes to sleep. I'm just very picky about oral hygiene, and I want them to have the healthiest teeth possible. Of course, I help Gaines because he's only 3, but everything is very functional in here, and we know where it's at. This is my skincare drawer, and this is probably what I enjoy the most. I love skincare. I love trying out new products and figuring out what works best for my skin. A lot of this stuff might be like almost empty, but I want to use it up, or maybe it's just something that I use just every now and then, like once a week or something like that. So I'm just separating them into 2 different bins. One smaller bin is the things that I use every single day so that it's very easily accessible, and then the other bin is just kind of things that I use here and there.
You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, 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 better,
It might not be the prettiest organization that you've ever seen, but it's very functional and I know where everything's at. This bottom drawer was such a disaster. It had the most random things ever thrown in it. So I'm gonna quickly take everything out, switch it over to a different bin that's not green, and it turned out really well.
Every time I'm down here, you make me smile.
I just want to say that while I love the way that acrylic bins and organizers look, you do not have to spend a lot of money to get an organized space. I will probably end up switching out these bins sometime in the future for something that looks a little nicer, but for now I'm just using these Dollar Tree plastic bins that I had left over from our pantry in our old house. I know it's easy to put off organizational projects because you're like, no, I need to save up money to buy the perfect containers, but don't do it. Go ahead and organize your spaces with what you have or what you have the money to buy, and it will make you feel so much better. This cabinet was such a mess. It was packed full of way too many hair products, my blow dryer, straightener, all that good stuff. So I'm just taking everything out. I moved my blow dryer and straightener and curling wand and all that to a bigger clear container that it fit in better. And then I just placed all of the products back in there a lot neater and got rid of any that we didn't need.
You are, you are, you are, you are, you
Now that everything is organized, it's time to clean. I'm using my Thieves cleaner to wipe down the countertops and sink. Now I'm going to use spray away glass cleaner to clean our mirrors and also our shower doors. Our shower is always full of toys. Gaines loves to play with this little car wash toy while he takes a shower, and Mason is really into die stacking lately. I had no idea what that was until he showed me on a YouTube video recently, but he loves to do that while he's in here. They just kind of hang out and play for a little bit before they get out. So I'm just placing those toys right back in there because they're gonna want them there when they get in the shower tonight. I'm wiping down our shower doors with a spray away, but we also have a squeegee that I wanna start trying to use when we take a shower too, to help keep the shower doors a little bit cleaner. Let me know in the comments below, what have you found is the best way to keep your glass shower doors clean? But I'm not going to be cleaning the actual inside of the shower today. We usually try to do that while we're taking a shower. It's just so much easier because you get soaking wet when you're trying to clean it and spray everything off. But to clean it, I just use the Jaws shower cleaner with a magic eraser, and it always cleans it very well. I'm quickly vacuuming the floor because I don't know about y'all, but I have to vacuum our floor in our bathroom, if not every day, every couple of days. It's always covered in my hair. I feel like I lose so much hair when I fix it and blow dry it, and you can just see it so easily on this floor. So I'm vacuuming up all the hair so I can steam mop the floor. I finished up vacuuming the bathroom at about 10:30 that night, and then my camera battery went dead, so it's now the next day and I'm just picking up where I left off. I'm wiping down my faucet, and I just use water and a paper towel to do this. Whenever we bought our faucets, the lady told me to make sure I never use any kind of cleaner on them because it could remove the finish, so I just use water and a paper towel on that. Now I'm cleaning the toilet, which is always a fun experience when you have boys. Sometimes I think my kids get more pee on the toilet and in the floor than they do actually in it. I went into this house thinking that I was going to have my own toilet and no boys were going to use it, but guess what? Mason comes straight to this toilet every morning when he wakes up, but I'm cleaning it with some Clorox wipes, and I love the Clorox toilet wands. Those are just a really easy and disposable way to clean the toilet. This is Johnny's side of the bathroom, and I'm just quickly vacuuming his floor. I'm going to do all the things to his side that I did to mine. Wipe down the countertops, clean the mirror, clean his shower door, and then I'm going to steam mop our floor. to give the tub a really good cleaning before I moved onto the floor, and I'm using the Jaws bathroom cleaner. I was really excited to try this because this is their new foaming bathroom cleaner, and I have to say it worked and smelled even better than the old one. If you are new here, I highly recommend Jaws products. I love them so much and use them on a daily basis. I always have a code in the description box below that will save you 20% on your Jaws purchase. Also, the bath pillow that I took out just a second ago is phenomenal. If you love taking baths like I do, you need it in your life. It's an Amazon find and I'll have it linked below. I took it out because I like to toss it in the wash every couple of weeks to bleach it and make sure that it doesn't get moldy or anything, but you'll see me put it back in at the end of this video. I cannot recommend it enough. I love it. My kids love it. It is so good. Now it's time to clean these floors, and they have been a little bit tricky to figure out the best way to clean them. I started out just using my O-Cedar spin mop, but no matter how much I spun the mop out, it would still leave water spots everywhere on the floor when it dried because this floor is so shiny. My mom recently gave me her steam mop because she never used it, and I'm so grateful because it cleans the floors so well. I just bought these steam mop pad replacements on Amazon, and I add a few drops of peppermint essential oil to it, and it cleans the floor so well. It feels so good to have a super clean and organized bathroom. Let's just hope I can keep it this way. Now it's time to clean up the kitchen, and as you can see, it was a little bit of a mess. We have leftover lunch on the stove. There's still items on the counter from me making the boys waffles for breakfast, and we're just gonna clean off the countertops, put everything back where it goes, and tackle this kitchen one step at a time because it really needed it. I'm using the Thieves cleaner to wipe down my countertops in here as well. Now my favorite thing ever to clean my countertops with is the Jaws granite cleaner. It cleans the black countertops specifically better than anything that I have ever tried, but unfortunately I'm out. I did place my order and it has shipped, so hopefully by my next video you will see me using that again.
To sever the ties, but I would never, ever, ever would have believed them. No reason Sometimes the truth is hard to see. But now the never, ever, ever seemed to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. Should've known by your rap sheet that you weren't nice, but now I am telling you I'm going to smile. But I would never, ever, ever would've believed them, no reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see. But now the never, ever, ever seemed to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star, and in a week or two I won't remember who you are. Man down, he ran out of luck, and now it's my time. Ain't no looking back, I'm on the right track.
We already had almost a full load of dirty dishes in the dishwasher, so I'm just gonna add a few more to it, and then I'm gonna get that running so that I can hand wash what's left in the sink.
Lucky me, I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when
I've seen a lot of people using this Dawn Power Wash recently, so I picked some up at Target, and I'm gonna use it to wash all of the dishes in the sink.
I won't remember who you are. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star, and in a week or two I won't remember who you are.
I'm laying down it to compile it. Oh no, I see you only when you're ballin'. Oh no, I don't even care to doubt. I'll see you in a while, cause this time I will choose you, yeah. Now choose. You know exactly how to look like this. Holding in a bag full of goods and needs. I need a night like this. Knowing it's a risk cause you're using it. You got all your secrets. I can't seem to move this thing. You're pulling me out and I'm right back in. On the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. I don't wanna seem to shaky. Oh no, like I'm sudden but I'm steady. Oh no, and they tell me to move on cause I deserve more, but still I wanna choose you, yeah. Now choose. You know exactly how to look like this. Holding in a bag full of goods.
Okay, so our groceries just got delivered, and I've never filmed a grocery haul before, but I always like to watch these on YouTube just to get new snack ideas and stuff. So I thought I would share with y'all really quick some of the stuff that we got. We got Top Chick chicken fingers. My kids love these. We get a new bag every single time we get groceries. And then we got some Lucky Charms and Cocoa Pebbles. Some eggs. We got a chili packet because we're going to make chili for dinner one night. And then we got a ranch packet because we're going to do buffalo chicken baked potatoes, and we pour this over it. We always get a ton of chips. We got salt and vinegar kettle chips, plain Ruffles. Mason loves those. And then sour cream and onion Ruffles. Those are Dane's favorite chips. We have to get those every single week. We got some oatmeal to make some no-bake cookies, and a few cornbread packets just because we were out. We got some chocolate chips and some Lunchables. Not even gonna lie, these pizza ones are for me. Gaines likes them too though. And I got these for Gaines, and then Mason likes the little chicken nugget ones. They're out of school now for Christmas break, so I tried to get some things that they could eat really easy for lunch at home. We got some strawberries. Gaines loves, oh, those are leaking. Gaines loves cherry tomatoes. He would eat all of these in one day if I would let him, so he snacks on these all the time. We got some tortilla chips and some potatoes, and then some avocados for chili night. These are Gaines' favorite yogurts, the whipped kind. He eats those all the time. And then both of the boys eat string cheese pretty much every single day. We love these chocolate animal crackers. We just got them recently, and me and Johnny love them, and the kids like them too. We got some bananas, apple juices. These are Mason's favorite yogurt, the Oikos vanilla. So I got him those. Just got him some random snacks. And then I got these. I love guacamole, and I thought the spicy one sounded really good. We got turkey bacon for breakfast one morning, and then we went ahead and got some of these and some some crescent rolls to make pigs in the blanket on Christmas morning. This is my favorite coffee creamer ever. It's so, so good. And some sweet tea, some hot sauce for the potatoes, some egg whites for Mason. He loves those for breakfast. And then we got some buttermilk to make the ranch, some milk, some biscuits for breakfast, chicken and ground beef for the chili and chicken potatoes. And then we got some stuff for the chili. We're gonna do like jalapenos in it, some lemon for lemon water. This juice is so, so good. Me and the kids love it. And then just some random stuff like cups and toilet paper and all that. But I just thought it would be cool to share this in the video, because like I said, I love to watch people's grocery hauls just to get new ideas. So if y'all like seeing this, definitely make sure to let me know so I can start including some more.
I'm on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. I'm on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. I'm on the sideline where you wanted me. I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly. If you ever feel alone, 'cause yeah, sometimes we'll feel alone. In a second, I'll be right there. Turn around, let it rain. Turn around and let it rain on me.
I'm gonna wipe down our stovetop really quick. I try to do this pretty often so that it doesn't ever get too bad, but I'm using the Jaws kitchen cleaner to do that.
You don't need no space, just follow me. Like a mirror, you reflect me. Like a Friday night on the weekend, I feel blessed and free. I just don't want this moment to end. But now you say you gotta go. Baby, why you gotta go? Like a mirror, you reflect me. I just don't want this moment to end.
I'm using the Method wood cleaner to wipe down our dining table. If you've been here for a while, you know this stuff is my favorite. It works really good, but I love it because of the smell. It's one of those products, if you know you're having someone over at your house, you can pull this out, wipe down your furniture, and it makes your whole house smell so good.
Don't you be afraid, just follow me.
Now that everything is clean and the dishes are drying, I'm gonna tackle the floor. I'm gonna vacuum and mop because these floors show every crumb and every drop of anything that is spilled on them, but they're really pretty when they're clean, so I try to clean them as much as possible.
I just don't want this moment to end. But now you say you gotta go. Baby, why you gotta go? Like a mirror, you reflect me. I just don't want this moment to end. Baby, why you gotta go? Like a mirror, you reflect me. I just don't want this moment to end.
It's 2 a.m. and
Again, I'm using really hot water and a teaspoon of powdered Tide laundry detergent to clean the floor. Y'all know I love the Method wood floor cleaner because it's in that same scent as the stuff that I use to clean my table, and it makes the house smell so good. But I do feel like this cleans the floor better and gets up spills and things a lot easier. So I like to switch up which one I'm using. If the floors are really bad, I'll use the Tide, or if I'm having company or something like that and I'm more worried about the house smelling good, I'll use the Method.
And I kinda feel like calling, but it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you. We were such a constellation, right? No, you'd agree. Made a reputation for ourselves at age 18. We had the devil on our shoulders telling us what we should do. I wonder if you think about me too. I can hear the raindrops falling. It's cold outside and I kind of feel.
I'm finally making it back to our bedroom 2 days later to mop the floor. We did vacuum again before I mopped it, but I didn't want to bore you guys and show you pretty much the same footage that I showed you on day one. It may have taken me a couple of days to get back to it, but I eventually got it clean, and that's all that matters. Now it's time to get these dishes put away. If I have the time, sometimes I will let them sit out for a little bit like I did on this day so that they're not soaking wet when I go to put them away. But I cannot stand dishes to be left out on the counter. It doesn't matter how much I clean the kitchen. If there's a pile of dishes like this on the counter, it just does not seem clean to me. So it's always important for me to get them put away.
But it's too late now. I just miss you. I just miss you. Miss you. Miss you.
I washed my bath pillow and I'm putting it back in the tub now. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video and that it motivated you in some way or another. I cannot thank you guys enough for a better year here on YouTube. I pray that you and your families have an amazing Christmas, and I will see y'all in the next one. Quit touching them.
It's all fault. Why would they make something so skinny?
It's like a little travel one.
Hey, this is mine.
Mason wears it in the mornings.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's the happiest day of the week.
Amen to that. You need help getting the tea? Yeah, you don't get the tea, buddy. It's too heavy. Come on, bring that in.
Hold up.
Here, let me.